You're obviously pretty proud of your Papua New Guinean heritage and played a few games, international games for him as well. We all know they're probably the craziest fans ever. I think we've all played over there as well. Obviously, a proud man of the culture. I just want to ask you about that. And obviously, you said you last time you were over there for a long chunk of time was when you were 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have plans to go back there? Do you still have family over there? And yeah, how much does that support mean to you? I know you see comments all the time on the Storm Instagram posts, and I know they're very passionate. So yeah, I'll let you just take it away on that. And
yeah, definitely. I'd love to go back. I got all my mum's side of the family's living in Papua New Guinea, and I went back there for the World Cup. So we did a camp there before we headed off to the UK.
Yep.
And like there was a massive crowd at the airport just swarming. As soon as the boys came off the plane, they were swarming us. Like it was crazy. Like you forget how much they love their footy, like not being in PNG, like, and sort of walking out, I started to sort of realize that the whole crowd sort of out there was actually my family. Or people are saying that they're my family. But yeah, majority of the crowd, I reckon 3/4 of the crowd was all my family coming up to me, which was crazy, which is, yeah, something really special because I hadn't seen them since I was 7. So very vivid memories of being back in PNG. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I was born in Port Moresby, but I'm from a province called Gulf Province. Yeah. And I'm from like the capital there, which is Kerama. So if you see a lot of comments out on Instagram posts calling me 600 or Karu, 600 is the sort of transportation route that you take to get to my village in PNG. No, so they'll call me 600 ways, which is that sort of transportation route you get to my place where I'm from in PNG.
Yeah.
And Karu means sort of like when Samoans say like Uso or like Tongans say like Toko, that sort of Karu is like where I'm from. So I'm like known as Karu.
Yeah, so that's Karu 600. That's where you get your name from.
So that's where I sort of get my name from. So like a lot of people, like PNG people come up and say, oh, 600, 600. So that's like, for the viewers out there, that's what it sort of means. So
yeah, right.
It's pretty cool in a way. So that's sort of like the people that are from that village are known as like Karu, or like people call me 600 because of that transportation route you get to get to my village.
What about Juzzy? Would you know Juzzies or
Simbu?
Simbu.
Yeah,
right. I didn't know that
before. Actually,
I think now it makes sense. I've heard of it. But
yeah, I've heard Simbu.
There you go.
He's from a completely different sort of area. So I'm coastlines and like swamp. So like my flag, like that represents us, like our like animal that represents us is a crocodile.
Yeah,
because that area is like all swampy and like coastline waters, and it's just infested with like crocodiles.
His mountains, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like highlands, like all in like the bushland and everything like that. So completely different ends of the spectrum, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's amazing. I remember going over, like, I played my first year down in Melbourne. I played for the Falcons, and we went over to Port Moresby, and it was unbelievable. You have kids who go to the airport, watch you arrive, but then will literally like follow the bus all the way back into the hotel. And like they'll rock up an hour and 20 minutes later, but they'll be there, and they're the same kids, and they know your name, and here I am. I haven't played an NRL game, but they know who I am, and it's just, it's one of those eye-opening experiences that I'm so happy I went to and achieved and experienced. But it's a really hostile place to go if you're not Papua New Guinea. And
but they just love it though. Like it's not like
it's their national
just because you're the away team, they're not spraying you or anything. Where you can get that at some other like away games, but they just
love rugby league.
Just generally just love it, and like love anyone who goes there that plays rugby league. Like you said, they just run next to the bus, ask for legit anything, like can we have your shirt, like, socks. But they actually love it.
Yeah,
like they actually want to actually have your gear.
And you'll go back in 5 years' time, and they'll still be wearing it. That's the thing that gets me. It's like that's not something that they want to sell or want to like. That is genuinely for them, and like their love for the game and love for anyone who plays rugby league. That's why I think what you and Juzzy do, especially for the Storm, it's it's amazing work. But
we were lucky enough to have Marcus Bai previously before that too. So we've obviously got a good connection with PNG. So hopefully you find some more blokes from the Hunters and come over. I don't want to tackle them. I don't want to tackle the trainer, but I'm really happy for them to be in my team.
And they've got a team in the Queensland Cup, so it is a growing, definitely. Well, it's not a growing sport over there because it's a national sport, but I think there's a bit more exposure now, isn't there? And like the likes of you, Juzzy, David Mead, Marcus Bai. There's plenty in the NRL now, and it's like you guys are laying that platform. So
there's plenty of young PNG up and comers as well who live on the Gold Coast, like who I sort of know, like who I've seen sort of growing up, and it's pretty exciting because there wasn't that many like like when I was sort of like growing up, it's like, oh, you're from PNG, like, oh, where's PNG sort of thing. Like, and now it's starting to sort of been seen, and like PNG people are being sort of heard now. Like it's pretty cool to see it all develop now.
Yeah, I think it's just like players like you, Juzzy, Alex Johnson and all that. I think it just gives those younger guys, especially PNG kids, that, you know, like we can be them. And you guys are so proud of your heritage too, which makes it even better for those young guys, saying like, oh, there's from the same place we are, like we can do that. And I think Meaty done that, Marcus Bai as well. So it's, you know, it's cool to see.
In the, like Super League too, like Reece Martin. The hooker from he's a gun too from Lee Leopards. And
he's a weapon.
Even like Lockie Lamb.
And then you got Dan Russell as well. He's PNG, played for Dragons on the weekend. So you got so many good blokes coming through, which is going to be exciting for the next World Cup.
Yeah.